Alex. I said, get your ears ready. I'm about to take a sip of water. Alright, Quintessential Quintuplets is about... It's about a homie, okay? His name is... a Guy. Alright, so Guy is really smart in school, right? He's really, really smart. So, the Quintessential Quintuplets is, you know, obviously, it's twins, but 5 of them. Well, he turns out to be their tutor, because he gets a job as a tutor. Homie gets paid bank to tutor them, because their dad is rich, and as all anime plots, their dad is away and their mom is somewhere else. Because plot magic, right? Well, he's just their tutor and all that. And it kind of just gets to the point of they hate him at first, and then they grow to like him a bit. But, eventually, Miku, the quiet girl with the blue headphones, ends up falling in love with him. Okay. Eventually, they all end up falling in love with him. Ichika, second best girl, don't at me. She ends up doing some very messed up stuff. And I can't remember the specifics of it. You're gonna have to ask Jacob, because me and Jacob argue all the fucking time. All the fucking time, dude, about this shit. But, that's the worm husk ornament, if you're talking about the red and gold dude. But, basically, Ichika does some messed up stuff with Miku, because they like to pretend being the other females, you know? Like, Ichika likes to pretend to be Miku and all that with some parts of it, so it's kind of confusing on that aspect. But basically, the whole plot of the story, essentially, is back whenever he was a kid, he was a bad boy. Yeah. He like, had his hair dyed, he had a bunch of piercings. He's completely flip-flopped his life. I think his dad ended up getting sick or something like that, so he changed his life to, you know, try to become successful and all that, and help his dad with his sickness. That's why he got the job. Well, back when he was younger, he ended up meeting one of the girls. But back then, they looked identical. Same hair, same hair color, stuff like that. But now, they kind of, you know, have different hair color, stuff like that. You can tell them apart. But, anyway. Back then, he didn't know. He was in love with said girl. Back then. Okay? Because they were kind of friends for the day or whatever. But, well, they don't know that. He doesn't know that that was them. Do you care about spoilers? Yeah, I don't think you're ever gonna watch this show, though.
I mean, I might, if it sounds interesting enough.
I'm explaining it top tier right now, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So basically, yeah, they just fall in love with him. And towards the end of the second season, it shows him at the beginning of the show marrying one of the girls. But it's in question. Nobody knows who, because the manga isn't done. Well, actually, the manga is done. It's already confirmed who he marries. I can tell you that if you want. But, it was like a whole war of, like, which females are the best and stuff like that among the community. Anywho. Well. They were going through... They're doing, you know, their whole slice of life shit. And he's just being their tutor. That's all he is to them. It's just a tutor. Well, throughout the show, that's just how it is he's just their tutor, nothing more, nothing less. He doesn't ever date one of them at all. He doesn't ever date any of them, which is kind of trashy until the 3rd season comes out. I don't think it's out yet. But, yeah. It's slice of life. That's it. There's really nothing about it. He ends up Like I said, he ends up falling in love with one of the girls, which is hinted at the beginning of the show. It turns out, you want me to tell you who he ends up falling in love with and marrying?
Nah.
No? You're gonna probably watch it, maybe?
Maybe.
It's a good show. I'd watch it again with you if you wanted to. We ran out of medals talking about fucking Quintessential Quintuplets. There's no way. Wow. That is impressive. That is incredible. I just died. I'm gonna try not to die again. I want to have a really high KD at the end of the game. But it's a good show though, honestly. I enjoyed watching it. It was a very good show. It wasn't, it's not a top 10. That's for sure. But because there were a few episodes that I thought were pretty boring, honestly. But you know, every anime has those few boring episodes and shit like that. Oh, I died again, bro. But you know, it was just an anime that I highly recommend over Attack on Titan every day of the week. Every day of the week.
Okay.
Every day of the week. This is the J0 YT kid is the only one that's able to kill me. That's a video, by the way.
Ow!
I've got to make that a video.
You running out of medals talking about anime.
Talking about Quintessential. Fuck, guys. Dude, I just said it! I was just on a roll.